sorted. Jack's gonna come down and pick up the takeaways.
Oh, good old Jack, here's to you.
Sure enjoying those, aren't you?
You want one? I'll put his on your chest.
No, thanks. I'm fine with this. You know, you're probably gonna have an awful hangover in the morning.
Well, you know what? I'm not even remotely worried.
Well, maybe you should be.
No, that's where you got it wrong. I mean, I've done a lifetime of worrying. I'm not doing that anymore. It's not worth it.
I know that Barb and Marsh can be difficult sometimes, but...
No, stuff him. Have another shot.
No, thanks. Oh, look, there's Patricia.
Oh, maybe she'd like a shot.
I don't think so. Adam, you don't move. I'll be right back. Evening.
Waverley.
Are you in for a while?
Just for a quick white, then off home.
Oh, it's just, Jack's coming down. You guys could catch up.
And what would we be catching up on?
Well, I don't know. It's just Jack seems a bit upset at the moment. I know, I always like to talk to my mum when I'm feeling like that.
Jack knows where to find me.
Or you could come over for dinner, maybe. I'm sure he'd like that.
That's a kind thought. I'll speak to Jack. We'll get back to you.
Olé! Oh, cheers if you prefer.
Lulu's in a run. No Pup's in the car. I'll drop him with a mate. Pick him up after the hearing.
It's the best idea. Coffee?
No, couldn't stomach it this morning. Must be the nerves. I could call back this way if you like, give you a lift.
Thanks, but I should pop into work. Check the staff are sorted.
Right. Well, I'll get out from under your feet then.
Ray, don't. Please. This is difficult enough.
Sorry.
How do I look? Respectable enough?
No, if image is all, you've got it nailed.
Thank you. Hey, what's the story with your net friend? Tony said you'd heard back.
Yep.
And what? You going to take her up on the offer and meet her, or...?
Yep, still deciding.
Well, can I decide for you? Please say yes. Look, Matthew, I know we've given you a hard time, and maybe she's a big brute with tattoos, but then again, maybe she's not. And finding out would be a huge advance on torturing yourself over Tony.
I am not torturing myself.
Oh, whatever, just saying. Catch you later.
Oh, hi. You off to the hearing?
No turning back now?
Well, you'll be fine. I've just come to toe talk with you.
Oh, thank you. I guess whatever happens today depends on Judy, not me. And she was the one that Fraser attacked, and the PCA are going to believe whatever she has to say.
Well, let's just hope that it's the truth.
That's what he can do, eh?
Huh. I was hoping to see Jack.
Yeah, I'll just get him for you.
Sorry about the mess, you know, babies and all that.
He looks to be thriving. Walking yet?
Not quite. He's pulling himself up on things.
Mum?
Good morning.
Now, don't you have some errands to run? You can drop me off. Bye.
Early in the day for a motherly visit. Do you want a coffee?
But I can't stay for long. Busy schedule today.
Yeah, well, don't overdo it.
No, I'll take it very easily.
Yeah, well, Beth, no, that's impossible. Now, tell me, I hope you've come here to tell me that you've changed your mind.
Well, I've discussed it with Clive. He's my cardiologist. He's very good, you know. One of the best in the country.
Has he advised for or against?
Well, for, most definitely. But in the fullness of time, we don't need to rush into anything.
But every day that you put this off, you are risking your life. Why? Oh. I love you, and I don't want to lose you.
I don't think there's much chance of that.
There is, you know it. How would Dad cope?
You'd barely notice, I think.
He would be devastated. And so would I.
Excuse me, can I ask a question before we start? Where's the victim? Doesn't he get to testify?
Mr. Ririhana was interviewed in custody yesterday. Sergeant Mason, have you anything to add to your statement?
Pretty much covers the situation. Mr. Ohana's a known criminal, under arrest for other offences at the time of the incident. He was attempting to escape while holding Miss Brownlee hostage. I believed her life to be in danger and, using reasonable force, freed her.
Nothing further?
No, sir.
Thank you. Miss Hecker.
What the sergeant said is correct, except the bit about reasonable force. I'm a nurse at the hospital. Well, I'm a medical assistant, really. But when I came into the emergency department, Mr. Ririhana had Miss Brownlee in a chokehold. He had his arm around her neck. And I don't know what Sergeant Mason said to him, but he was clearly very agitated.
Sir.
Thank you. Anyways, he was backing her towards the door. I guess he just wanted to get out of there. And Miss Brownlee broke free. And then Sergeant Mason just started laying into Mr. Ririhana. And I'm sorry, there was nothing reasonable about it. It was completely brutal. And Sergeant Mason kept laying into Mr. Ririhana until he fell unconscious on the floor. Yeah.
Thank you. Five minutes, then Miss Brownlee.
Good morning.
What's good about it?
Are they prescription?
Well, if they are, they're not working.
The letter to the cardiac assessment committee, has it gone yet?
No.
Good. Bennett.
What's brought this on?
You might say I've had a change of heart.
And then he grabbed me. His arm was so tight across my throat I could hardly breathe.
At this point, would you say you were in fear of your life?
Definitely. I was terrified.
But you struggled.
Yes. Well, I don't give in easily, and I do have some martial arts training.
And Sergeant Mason came to your aid?
He did. Very effectively. I'll be grateful to him for the rest of my life.
Now, the sergeant struck how many blows before you were free?
I can't be completely certain. 2 or 3.
And did he continue to strike the prisoner after you were freed?